with our guest. Awad Mustafa is a political and defence journalist based in Dubai. I want to look at the options for Qatar here, but interesting that Donald Trump seems to be tweeting in favour of this move, this severing of links. And do you think that Saudi Arabia has felt emboldened, in particular, by Donald Trump's support?
Well, news also just broke out that the White House was informed of the plan for the diplomatic cut with Qatar by its four allies. And it seems that Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Bahrain, and Egypt have orchestrated this and planned it with the White House, specifically now with Donald Trump's tweet.
What's the way out, or what do you think Qatar can do about this?
Well, the issue here is the financing of terrorism and the support for terrorist organizations. And this standoff happened in 2014. Qatar was given an opportunity to come back from this. But after the release of the hostages and the payment of funds up to $1 billion, it seems that the Gulf states are not going to allow Qatar any space to continue in that route.
Of course, Donald Trump and many leaders in the West are focused on groups like IS or Al-Qaeda, but the Saudis in particular seem to be focused on the Muslim Brotherhood, demanding Qatar sever all ties. Well, yes, the Muslim Brotherhood have been a problem in the region in the past few years, but they have been deeply rooted in Qatar. They've existed since the 60s there, and they have played a part in the ascension of the father of the current emir in 1995. Therefore, the engagement with the Muslim Brotherhood is going to be a very tough one for the Qatari government. Then again, the Muslim Brotherhood in the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia has been designated as a terrorist organization, so it puts them at odds right now. And when you look at the practical impact, I mean, there are some shops starting to run out of food supplies, there are borders closing, and for Qatar itself, there are a lot of expatriate workers there who may feel rather vulnerable now. Well, this is the thing. The economic effect of this blockade has affected the food supply for Qatar. However, the Qatari Undersecretary at the Ministry of Economy yesterday came out on the national television and stated that they have plans in place for crises such as this, and they have other routes to deal with. Now, what other countries they can deal with to rapidly replenish their food supplies, that apparently is Iran, which has expressed that they're ready to support the Qataris. On the other hand, also on the expatriates living there, statements from colleagues who are in Doha yesterday and today have showed that the financial exchanges have run out of foreign currency, primarily dollars, which is an indication of the panic that's on the street.